Okay, so in the last video you saw how to find the vertex, and now we're going to graph from vertex form. And the nice part from graphing from vertex form is exactly the same as graphing from standard form. The first thing we want to do is find the vertex. That's going to be a middle point, so we'll pick 1 point above, and then 1 point below. So it's going to be the exact same thing, except we're going to use our new way to find the vertex. So the new way to find the vertex is whatever makes this 0. So what would make that 0 would be -3. If you plug -3 into here, what you would find that you would get is 2 times -3 plus 3 squared minus 4 would end up just giving you -4. And then if we picked 1 point below, that would be -4, and 1 point above, which would be -2. We take those values and we plug them in. When you plug -4 into there, you'd get -2. And when you plug -2 into there, you'd also get -2. So now we have those 3 points, so let's go and graph those 3 points. Okay, so we have this chart, and we just go and graph these 3 points. So -4, -2, so right down there. -3, -4, so right down there. And -2, -2, so right there. And as you can see, we get the nice U shape. Let's try this with another example. So again, we have this in vertex form. We're going to use the same kind of idea. So again, we want to find the vertex first. To find the vertex in this case, you have to make this inside point 0. Because whenever that inside point 0, that's as small as the function can ever get. So it has to be the bottom point. So when I plug that in, that would be when x is 2. I'll pick 1 point above, which would be 3, and 1 point below, which would be 1. If you plug 2 in there, you would get 4. If you plug 3 into there, you would end up with 5. And same if you plug 1 in there, you'd end up with 5. Let's go through and graph our points that we have, which was 5, 4, and 5. So I'll go over to 1 and up to 5, 2 up to 4, and 3 up to 5. As you can see, we get a nice U shape. So that's how you graph things in vertex form. You graph them exactly the same, except you just have new rules for finding the vertex, which means make this thing 0. It's very, very similar to when we did absolute values, and you always tried to make the absolute value 0 inside the absolute values.